have a, coffee shop tip for businesses today. I just had a wonderful consultation with a new client, and they're sharing with me some of the challenges that they're having working with their family. And one of the things that we have to be careful about is, the Bible says, know them that labor among you. And if you know your family, you know the traits outside of the business, and they're one way at home, don't expect them to be different in their home, in the business, in the marketplace, because chances are their character is going to be the same, their mannerisms are going to be the same inside the business or outside the business. So be careful with family. If you do decide to work with family, what I would suggest you do, just like you would do with anybody else, get a contract. Write out everything that is agreed upon so that way you can use it later on for reflection, because if you don't, then it'll come back to bite you. And not that you can't walk away from the business, you can, but you can allow the paperwork. I use this a lot in my business. When I work with certain people, I'll especially with churches, I'll have them put together policies and procedures. Even in the business, you put together policies and procedures, and that's the way you learn how to operate, learn how to work through through the business. So that way, and all you're getting understanding. So you'll understand what your roles are, what your duties are, how you vote and come up with decisions. So that way, you can use the paperwork to help you fuel and support whatever it is that you're doing in your business, good, bad, and indifferent. And if that doesn't work, walk away. Don't try to stay. Don't try to work. If it's not working, especially with family, your relationship with your family is more important than the business. The businesses can come and go, but family is there for life. It should be there for life, and they're there to support you and love you and so forth. And so, in doing business with family, be wise as a serpent, but gentle as a dove, and write out the vision, make it plain, get a business plan, and write out, and within the plan, your plan of action of who's gonna, if you're the COO, what does that look like? What does that mean? Titles are more than just titles in business, and so if you're the CEO, what's the difference between the CEO and the COO? And those are things we'll talk about later on. CEO is Chief Executive Officer, and COO is Chief Operating Officer. CEO is over the company, but the COO is the one that operates the business on a day-to-day basis. And if that's not explained and mapped out, then you'll have problems, which this business had. So if I were you, if you're going to work with family, please, please, please write out all the job descriptions, put everything together so that way it's understood going in how things are going to operate, so that way you have less problems. God bless you. That's a coffee tip for today. Talk to you soon.